Brendan, congratulations. What does it mean?
3 points.
Just 3 points?
No, absolutely. It was like getting ready for a Champions League final this week. All the build up to the game and everything. But no, it was fantastic. A wonderful team performance. That'll send the supporters away absolutely delighted but thoroughly deserving. I thought we were excellent today against an outstanding team with some very, very good individual players. So to come to here and get the win in a real emotion-charged derby is a fantastic effort by the players.
You've touched on it there. The way you did it as well must give you a lot of pride.
Yeah. We obviously, when I got the team sheet through, Cardiff gave us a massive respect by changing the structure to their team. You know, they've been 4-4-2 all season and scoring goals, and obviously changed that by putting the 3 in there. So it was going to take us a wee bit of time to work the space and how we normally do. But I felt that once we'd done that, you know, in the first half and in the second half, going forward, our invention in the game was fantastic. And I think the great thing about the group is that because of how we're working, our football fitness is very strong, and especially in the second half of games. So even if the game is tight, we always feel that we can go on and got that confidence to go and score. So we had a few chances. The keeper's made a great save off of Scott. We had 1 or 2 other moments in the box, but then obviously the goal and the finish was fantastic.
He's the kind of player, isn't he, Marvin, that can score a goal out of nothing?
Yeah, he's the type of player that I love working with. He's very low maintenance. He comes in and he's very good day to day. He understands the system, and as I said, I only want to bring players in that will fit our identity as a club and the beliefs. And obviously, him being from Holland, he understands the 4-3-3. He's flexible as well. He can play centrally or wide, and as you say, he's got that ability to score goals. You know, they paid over £3 million for him a few years ago. So the boy's got talent. He just needed to find probably somewhere where he could go and demonstrate that, and he's been with us now for near on a month and been outstanding, and you know, we'll see what happens after that.
Was one of the key points to the victory today the way you passed the ball?
Yeah, I think eventually it's very much our idea of football is very much to control and dominate the game, and I was very, very pleased with that aspect. Coming to a club here that's been superb this season, to come and show that, you know, the courage the players have is incredible. To come and play with that courage, to get on the ball, you know, and pass it, and then, as I said, be inventive and creative. And we're still, you know, we're a young team as well. And Joe Allen at 20 years of age, Scott Sinclair 21, Nathan Dyer 22, Marvin Emnes is only young, you know. So we've got some real youthful vibrance in the group, but our experienced players are first class as well, and that just, you know, brings us together as a group.
And you said the build-up was like the Champions League final.
I'm only joking. Don't say I'm only.
In the dressing room, are the celebrations similar?
No, listen, it's a derby game, so the players are happy, of course. But like what I said to them, really enjoy it tonight, because to win derby games, win any game of football is special, but when you win your derby game, it's very important because there's a lot of emotion involved. The supporters are still out there singing now, and wonderful support we had. But the job, you know, starts again tomorrow. We have to recover well. We need to get right now. We've got 2 home games, which will be difficult games. You know, I went to watch Bristol City yesterday, and again, that will be a tough game. But we're very confident. So the celebrations when you win any game, because it is important to celebrate success. You know, I think it's very important. But we got the 3 points, successful day, and now we move onwards and upwards.
You will have boosted the Swansea economy in the licensing trade tonight, though.
I'm sure I will, and I'll probably do it myself as well. But nah, we'll have a nice wee night this evening. But like I say, we've got a game on Wednesday. You know, it's the one thing that the group's very professional. We need to work well, and as I said, fantastic performance, excellent result. Good for the nation to see it as well, because we've been very good apart from one game this season, and we don't get a lot of coverage down our way. But today was a good way to show people how we've been working, and I think as the season goes on, like I say, we'll get better.
Was it your best win, Brendan, so far, given the Cardiff, how they've been going, and obviously the atmosphere the derby brings and all that?
I've got to say, Garth, everyone's very important for me. I'm happy that I can give the supporters a great night and a great few days. You know, I'm happy for the players because they show wonderful courage and they believe in what I'm trying to bring to here. Because, look, you know, to play how we play, you need to have courage, and that's offensively and defensively, and I think that part of the game that we're starting to really starting to show. So, but now for me, everyone's vital, because as I said, if we don't win Wednesday night, then I won't be happy. So it's a fantastic performance. Delighted for the supporters. They've been brilliant to me since I've come here, and hopefully that gives them something to celebrate tonight, and they can now start to get in even more numbers to believe in what could maybe happen this year.
What does it say about what you can do this year that you've come to the team who most people are saying will go up, and why?
It gives us confidence. You know, I've said to the players after the game, if you didn't believe, then today you must. Because I think we showed that we can compete with any team in this league, and that's important, because if you'll never do it if you can't believe you can do it, and because we work very, very hard. The group is very humble, so you won't hear us shouting about promotion and that. We'll just take each game as it comes, trying to get the 3 points. You know, that closed the gap really well on the top two, but we're not setting any expectation. We just go into every game with big intensity to win, and if we continue to do what we've been doing and stay clear of injury, then let's see where it takes us.
Brendan, having played the top two in the last couple of weeks, do you feel the squad is as strong as those you've come up against?
Is our squad?
Is your squad as strong as the two?
I've got great confidence in the group. Great confidence. I just think we're maybe one or two players, you know, it's a great thing. You know, the group, the starting 11 are strong, and if we make some changes, we're also capable as well. So there's still one or two wee bits I would still like to do within the group, but the actual core, everything that's there, is I'm very, very pleased with.
Brendan, do you think you'll be able to keep Marvin at Swansea longer than the 1 month loan spell, or do you think Borough are going to call him back?
No, not for sure. He will go back, I'm sure. Yeah, it was just it was the agreement. I wanted to take him longer initially, but obviously they only wanted to let him out for a month because there's obviously a new manager coming in, and I would do exactly what Tony would do, is have a look at all the players. I've been in this situation before, so he'll go back, and then we'll take it from there. But you know, as you can see, he's enjoying it, he's loving it, and scoring and creating goals.
He's wrote his name in Swansea folklore, isn't he? You know that.
Yeah, no, as I said, he's only been here 3 weeks or so, and you sense he's got that connection with the supporters, and very important, he's got a big connection with the group. He understands totally because of how we function, and he's been excellent since he's come in.
So Bristol City's his last game, Brendan, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, actually next Sunday would have Middlesbrough, but he obviously can't play in that. So
you can't play for Borough against you, no? Because he's still your player.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good lad.
You're not setting expectations this season, but you know, a lot of people who will watch that today on the TV who might not have seen Swansea before, and the way you passed and dominated possession at Cardiff. You know, a lot of people looking at that game are going to think that you've got a very good shout this season.
Yeah, I'm sure they will, and inwardly, you know, we feel that we're working and growing well. But this is a league where you just have to be consistent. We've shown great consistency now for 15 games, and the group is growing. So yeah, it's something that we don't really worry too much about. We still get 31 games to go, and as long as we keep progressing and developing, then I'll be happy. And yeah, of course, we've got a strong squad.
But when you came in this summer, you know, in terms of your progress with the group and the points that you've got at this stage, if you've been offered where you are now, you've been taking it with you?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Because it's, as I said, it's a very, very difficult league to come into. And no, as I said, it's a very good start. And I'm glad that we, you know, in front of the cameras today as well, in a very tough game, you know, wonderful atmosphere. And I was just delighted with the players and how they dealt with that.
Brendan, at the end, you made a point of going to see Craig Bellamy, and you had a few words. It seemed like they were very encouraging words. Can you tell us what that was about? Why you singled him out and what you said?
No, he was just walking towards me, and listen, I've seen Craig Bellamy as a 17-year-old. I think he was 17 when he scored the winner for Norwich against Reading. It was the game that sent Reading down, and they're also moving from their old stadium at Ellen Park. And from that moment when I seen him, I've always kept an eye on his career, and he's a wonderful talent, but also a guy who loves football, and he's, you know. And there was a near spell where I went to Man City at the end of the season, you know, last season, and obviously he was there and he was aware of that also. So, but nice. I was just sharing that joke that we could have actually been working together.